A wise woman, told that she has 5 years and better make them count by the Lord God Almighty Himself, does not decide to test the Lord 5 months before the deadline. I am not a wise woman. I decided I wasn't sure God existed and I was going to put Him to the test and find out whether He existed and He cared. And so I stopped going to church, I stopped praying, I stopped doing anything. I was convinced that Randy and I had it together, Ubi. And I had it together, and we didn't need God. We had both the best jobs of our lives. We were making $31 an hour. We had just gotten approved for a fabulous apartment on the other side of town that was almost $1,000 a month. And life was good. And we'd done it all without God, or so I thought. Now, God spent the next 5 months working toward proving to me how very much I needed Him. And He got me back to praying, and He got me back to going to the Apostolate for Family Consecration, which was basically a Bible study. But I wasn't going back to church. I had that stubbornness. I wasn't doing it. I was back to praying. I was back to learning about God, but I wasn't going to cross that threshold. Now, 5 years to the day, from the day He told me I had 5 years and better make them count, I'm crossing an intersection and I get hit by an SUV, and I discover something very interesting about life on that day. Human beings are quite aerodynamic. We fly very nicely. However, our landing gear stinks. I land in lane 4 of a 6-lane highway, basically, and I stand up to get to the sidewalk, and I fall. Fortunately, no cars hit me again. So I stand up a second time, and this time I do make it, staggering, to the driveway. And the SUV that hit me pulls in, and she's out. She's hysterical. She's bawling her eyes out. He comes out of the passenger seat, and I don't realize this. She's test driving this vehicle, so he's, I'm sure, seeing his career flash before his eyes, because his words are, "I know you have insurance. I know you do. I saw the insurance card at the dealership." They insist on calling the ambulance. I'm fine. The paramedics checked me out. I'm fine. I knew I was. The only thing I had were scrapes on my hands and knees. But as I'm headed home, I hear God telling me, "Your life is a lease, not an ownership. Get it together." And I say all this to say I did die that day. The person that I was died completely. My doubts about God, about His sovereignty, about His care for my life died that day. And I spent the next 18 years becoming a totally new person.